Hey my friends, I'm John Laspina, your carnivore teacher. We learn, I'm a teacher, I know how this works. We learn when we make mistakes. When we make mistakes, that's the best lesson. We don't want to make mistakes. We don't like when we make mistakes. Some mistakes hurt, but when we do, we really learn. It's like learning the hard way. I often used to tell my students the story. You're walking down the street, there's a pothole in the street, but you're not looking down. You're looking up or you're looking away or you're looking on your phone and your foot goes in the hole and you basically really badly sprain your ankle. And by the time you get home, it's swollen, it hurts, a lot of pain. Maybe you get it x-rayed and you realize you didn't break it or whatever, but it's just really swollen. You're on crutches for a couple weeks. Now, the next time you're walking down that same street, you're off the crutches, you healed, maybe several months went by, you're going to look down. You have been through so much because of that mistake. You're not going to make that same mistake again. But if you do make that same mistake a second time, you're going to kick yourself in the head for doing it yet again. And I've done that before. I've made the same mistake twice in a row. I'm like, how stupid am I? I really learned my lesson that time. And there is never a third time. Mistakes are learning avenues. When you make mistakes, it's a wonderful way to learn not to do something. What did they used to say about Thomas Edison inventing the light bulb or the filament of the light bulb? He learned so many hundreds or thousands of ways not to make the light bulb that didn't work, right? Until he came up with a way that worked. I don't know if I said that right, but mistakes are lessons. We need to embrace that when we eat the proper human diet and when we're eating nutrition. When we make mistakes, don't punish yourself, forgive yourself, but learn from that mistake. So let's say you're eating properly, and you're doing great, and you lost your weight, and you're feeling wonderful, and you improved your mood, and all these problems went away, and you get a little cocky, and you reach for something you know you shouldn't, but you're like, I can handle it, I'm healthy now. And then you have diarrhea, and you have cramps, and you feel like crap for 12 or 24 hours. You'll be like, okay, I'm not going to make that mistake again. You know, we test the waters a little bit, and we have to realize we can't do something. Mistakes are good things. We learn from our mistakes. I am the king of mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. I make big ones too, big mistakes. I'll share one real quickly with you. It has nothing to do with diet. I have had a YouTube channel for many years. And when I was eating properly and getting healthy, I had a really good, strong YouTube channel with lots of subscribers and followers. I was up to like 3,000, almost 3,000 subscribers. And I was reaching people and people were commenting. And I had two YouTube channels because I have a teachercarnivore@gmail.com and I had my regular Gmail. And I wanted to have two Gmail accounts. And with each Gmail account, you get your own YouTube account. I was getting confused between the YouTube accounts when I was posting and making, and I wanted to eliminate the unused YouTube account and only have the one that I used. And stupid me, I'm very hard on myself. I went through the process of deleting it and I kept saying, yes, are you sure? Yes, are you sure? Are you sure you want to delete this? It's irreversible. And I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to get rid of this one account. So you know what I did? I deleted the master account, which deleted the other account. And the other account is the one that I had all my videos on, all my subscribers. I lost everything. I went through a state of mourning, almost like a death in the family, because all that hard work, years of me making videos were gone. Now, I had all my videos saved on a hard drive, and I had to reload them up to a new channel that I started, but I had to start from scratch with all my subscribers. And I did that about a year ago. 1 year ago this happened. This is January. I remember it happened in January. Now I'm up to over 4,000 subscribers. I had to start over. That is my lesson. I made a big mistake and I will never make that mistake again. I'm so super careful when I'm working with my YouTube channel. not to make the same mistake. In many other areas of my life, I've done the same thing where I make a big mistake. In a relationship, with a family member, just doing things around the house. I'm very handy. I make the big mistakes. Here's another example. I hope this video is not too long. I like to do things on my own. I try not to pay a specialist, a handy person to come in the house to do things. If I can find out how to do it on YouTube, and if I have the tools or buy the tools, I do things on my own. Most of the stuff. I hang my ceiling fans, I fix the plumbing, I do electrical, I make things. I have a lot of tools that my dad gave me and that I bought. So in my other house, not the one I live in now, I was refinishing my entire bathroom. And I was putting backer board up so that I could put tile on the walls. And I'm drilling holes, pre-drilling holes so I can put the screws for the backer board, and this one hole wasn't going in. So I pushed harder and harder. Can you guess where I'm going with this? I'm so stupid. I punctured a copper pipe and the water's spewing out inside the walls all over the bathroom, and I'm freaking out. And we had to make dams with the towels. Let's make a dam so it doesn't go into the rest of the house, and we're keeping all the water in the bathroom. I mean, it was coming out like a waterfall until I went all the way out into the backyard and found the water main and turned it off. Lesson learned. Big lesson learned. I never will make that mistake again. From now on, when I drill a hole in a wall, I am really careful to think first what might be behind that wall. Could there be some electrical wires? Might there be a pipe in there? Could there be something that I'm going to drill into and mess up? And ever since then, and this was probably 10 or 15 years ago, I'm really thoughtful and I hesitate before I do things like that. Lesson learned. As much as I felt stupid making that mistake, I learned very strongly not to do that ever again. So in your diet and other areas of your life, don't be so hard on yourself. Embrace that mistake, as small or as big as it was, and use it as a tool to learn and pass that knowledge on. If you like this video, it's a little different, leave me some comments. Tell me a mistake you made and that you learned from, and you'll try never to make that mistake again. And I'll write you back. And share this video and subscribe to my channel, my new one. And have a great day, everybody.